Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I think it's time we go over one of the most debated topics with this platform, and that would be, should you choose manual transmission or the DSG auto transmission? Let's hop in and let's discuss. Ah yes, manual transmission versus auto DSG. Which one's better for you? Which one do you prefer? So the fact that Volkswagen even offers two different options for this car, whether it be manual or auto, I think really caters to the enthusiast community behind this platform, and I think was a very good move on their part just to give, accessibility to all kinds of drivers and owners. So props to Volkswagen for that. Ultimately, the decision on which transmission to go with is really up to you, the prospective buyer or the owner, and what you really want out of this car. I'm no stranger to manual transmissions. My last car, the Focus ST, was also another car in the similar segment of affordable hot hatch enthusiast type cars. But the thing with that car was it only came in a manual transmission, albeit a pretty good one. And I really enjoyed driving that car every day for almost 7 years. I put some mods into that one as well, visually, performance-wise, and it was a great car. But ultimately for me, one of the biggest reasons why I switched was, detailing a manual isn't always comfortable or glamorous. Essentially, driving it day in and day out with traffic, slow traffic kind of conditions, it just seemed to get worse and worse over the years. I found myself not really enjoying driving my car as much as I thought I would anymore because of that. It was the 10% of my drive where I could really enjoy it, rip on it, go through the gears. That was a blast and all, but the other 90% where I'm just kind of doing this, just dealing with day-to-day traffic conditions, it really made it a chore. Now, do I regret going with the DSG? Honestly, not really. Do I miss driving the manual or just a manual transmission in general? Yeah, I do. Like I said, I'm gonna be honest, if I want pure involvement in a pure raw driving experience, like nothing will ever beat a manual transmission. But to be honest, I really only miss it in the situations where I can just purely focus on driving itself and no other distractions or situations where I'm getting caught up in traffic. Now, the only scenario where I would wish I would still have a manual transmission in life is if I had, a 3-car garage and I had the option of storing all my cars, my wife's included, and having the manual be like the fun weekend car, to where I can just take it out a couple days a week and have a car like this take care of most of the daily duties. One of the other obvious pros to getting a DSG is that it's faster. Nothing's faster than a computer. As blunt as that is, nobody will ever be able to manually shift faster than a computer. So if you're really looking to be fast, more than purely involved with the driving experience, then DSG is the way to go. All the drama still there. Just using 2 pedals and paddles instead of a stick and 3 pedals. Do know how to pull here. A lot faster. Still a lot of fun, but obviously a little less engaging. But that's something I'm willing to sacrifice to make it a more dailyable and livable car. I'm still having a lot of fun, but you know, just slightly less engaging, and I'm okay with that. I still get a lot of car and a lot of performance this way. It's like the duality of man. If I want to be a fun, crazy racer guy, all I gotta do is just downshift it, the paddles, have a good time. But then if I want to go back to everyday grocery getter guy, just going to get the groceries, just pop it back in Sport Auto, and then we're good to go. There will always be purists who say the only way you can have fun in a fun car is if you're driving it with 3 pedals and a stick for ultimate control, ultimate driver's engagement. Look, I get it. I mean, I had a manual car prior to this one, and I loved that feeling and control that it gave me. But, you know, hopping into a car with a proper, sporty, automatic, manually thinking transmission, you know, what's not to like? It's faster, it's more efficient, and at the end of the day, it's still a lot of fun for me. I think with today's manual transmissions, I personally feel they take a little bit of work to get it to where enthusiasts really want them to be. Whether that be adding a short shift kit, a short shifter, upgrading the bushings, that more tactile feel that ultimately that we are wanting when we're driving stick. And I made some of those changes as well to my last car just to get it to feel how I wanted it, to get that perfect shifting feeling. But if you just want a great transmission out of the box, the DSG is the way to go. You don't got to modify it at all to be the best performing unit that it can be, other than a TCU tune to go along with your upgraded ECU tune. But other than that, it really just comes down to what do you want as a driver out of this car. And thanks to Volkswagen, it comes in 2 ways, and you can have it your way. Just want to thank you guys for watching this short video here, and stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, and be on the lookout for more content here in the future.